Hey guys, it's Megan. I hope you all are having an amazing day today. Welcome to part 2 of Mastering Your Thoughts with Megan. Once again, I am so excited you are here watching, and I truly hope that this gives you hope and it makes you realize that you are not alone if you feel like you get anxious or you overthink a lot. And it really is up to you if you want to retrain your mind to think more productive, happy, positive thoughts. It all starts with you, and it's your choice and your responsibility. So for me, my best tips and tools for overthinking and anxious and panic attack moments are really just things that I've been doing since I was like 13 years old. And when I had my first panic attack when I was sitting in my freshman year English class, I vividly remember it like it was yesterday. I was, sitting in class, the teacher was talking about Odysseus, this like Greek mythology book, and I didn't realize my mind was kind of wandering and I didn't catch it quick enough. So I was just sitting in my desk and I just felt this like surge of energy and I thought I was literally dying, and I was like, this is it. This is how I go. Oh my God. It was just like fast heart rate, shakiness, every muscle tensing up. And for those of you that have had a panic attack, you truly know, you just feel like this is it. This is how I go. I'm having a stroke. I'm having a panic attack. I'm having a heart attack. It's really scary when you don't know that it is just a panic attack, because really the list of symptoms you can feel when you do have a panic attack, it's about like 200. I mean, you can feel headaches, dizziness, sweaty palms, muscle cramps, like heat flashes throughout your body. It's just mind-blowing how many symptoms you can feel. And I just really want to share my top tips and tools because, we all have dreams that we want to achieve, and traveling and people to see and things we want to do and jobs and hobbies and stuff. And those things are so important, and you have to be able to get out the door and, go do your life and go accomplish things and go hang out with friends and go work out and go do your job and go follow your dreams. So it's important to realize that you have to get out of your own way when you do feel you're starting to think, oh my God, what if I go to the grocery store and what if this happens? Or you're starting to do the negative worst case scenario thoughts even before the event has happened. You got to catch yourself then. So for me, my top tips and tools, number one is if you find yourself sitting in a classroom, in a grocery store, you're out with friends and you feel like you're about to have a panic attack, or you feel the anxiousness coming on and you just are kind of freaking out because you're not in like a private kind of space where you can just be with yourself. The best thing, I remember doing this in high school, like I would pinch myself. I know that sounds weird, but when I was in high school, like under the desk, I would just have my hands and I would just, if I kind of felt like out of body, like I was about to have a panic attack, I would just pinch my hand. And that would kind of bring me back down and be like, okay, whoa. I'm Megan Wallace Gallagher. Like, I am me. I have control over my thoughts. And that would just bring me back. And that's a really simple thing that you can do anywhere. It just, when you're in the middle of a panic attack, it can feel very just out of control, out of body, and you're not really grounded in who you are in the present moment. So, something just simple as like pinching yourself, just kind of like anything really just to like touch your body and to be like, okay, I'm in my body. Like, let me breathe into that and remember who I am. I woke up today. Awesome. Cool. I'm back in my body. Like, next thing to do. The second tool is just practice AM and PM routines that really make you feel better, more calm, more connected to yourself, because that is just so important for life. For even if you're traveling, it's a holiday, you're with family and friends, sticking to a routine that just well and your body knows and it makes you feel really, really good is going to always make your day so much better. And that can be as simple as right when you wake up, you just kind of sit with yourself and you just do some kind of like stretching, just some, intuitive, just body movements, whatever you're feeling that day. Or that can be doing some juicing on an empty stomach. That can be journaling how you feel, journaling what you dreamt about the night before. That can be just doodling, like whatever, because I feel like right when you wake up, those are such precious moments, and it's like your day hasn't started, you're still in your bed, you're watching like the sun coming up or whatever, and it's like, it's so beautiful to have those moments with yourself and just to be like, I'm here. It's like I'm alive, I'm breathing. It's a brand new day. Right now, in these few moments, I can create my day. I can set the tone for it. Like, having that realization is so key. It's so important, and it's so just like liberating. I love it, and I look forward every day to having my morning and night routines of just winding down, refocusing back on myself. They're just really beautiful moments. And then, so my tip number 3 is just staying healthy, like eating healthy and also just getting active as much as possible. Because if you ever have noticed, like, you can't really get anxious if you're like on a run, because you're naturally, like, if you are exercising, you're moving your body, you're naturally going to get those endorphins, those feel-good hormones. And anxiety is basically if you're in like sitting or standing or something and you start feeling like there's a tiger after you or there's a real threat. So your body is kicking up that fight or flight adrenaline response. But if you are working out, it's like you can't really get that, because you're going to get the feel-good hormones and you're going to realize like, I am fine. So I really recommend just staying healthy mentally and physically, because it's just the two go hand in hand. Like for me, I personally love to it's part of my morning routine. Like right when I wake up, to do my journaling, drink my celery juice on an empty stomach, and then I like to work out before I look at my phone, before I do anything, because that like really, really, really sets the tone for my day. And then the 4th one is just grounding yourself any way you know how, whether that is being in nature, listening to music, dancing, drawing, journaling. Just like be with yourself. That's just ultimately the best thing for life, because really, like, your life is up to you, and it's important for just making life choices. And, you know, should I hang out with these people? Should I date this person? When you are in touch with like your intuition and who you are and what you're feeling, it makes life so much easier, because you can make choices really quickly and you know exactly who you are and you have that like wonderful confidence. I love grounding myself because it's like a reset button. You feel rejuvenated, you're back to yourself, and it's just wonderful. So I really recommend that. And just overall, you know, hang around positive people. Be around people who really love you and they understand you, and they can tell maybe when you're getting into an anxious cycle, and they can kind of pull you out of it and just make you realize that, wait, like those thoughts, those would never come true. Those are negative thoughts. And also another thing is just talking to people or writing it down takes it out of your head. And when you are in a panic attack, it kind of feels like a merry-go-round of just like the same negative thought going around and around and around, and it can drive you nuts. So like writing it down or just saying it out loud to yourself or talking to someone, you're like, whoa, like, why was I anxious? It makes sense, and you are back to yourself and your reality, and you can, like, you know, go about your day. So I hope those help. Those are just really simple, basic tools that I have really learned since I was 12, 13 years old, and I've been doing even before I really knew that what I was experiencing was anticipatory anxiety. I remember in elementary school, I would, you know, right before bed, I always would dance before bed. I don't know why, but that always made me feel better. And I would just put on headphones and just like twirl around my room, and, you know, everything throughout the day would kind of melt away, and it made me feel better. And from an early age, I was very aware of paying attention to what makes me feel better versus what makes me feel more anxious, more stressed, more insecure, more out of touch with my body. So it's just important to be self-aware and to have those honest conversations with yourself of, okay, so I want a more positive, better, productive life. What habits and what thoughts are going to get me there? And then acting on it. So I hope you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and stay tuned for part 3. Bye.